Good evening, I'm Ryan Graham. Thank you for joining us. Festa Italana began today for its 35th annual festival, celebrating all things Italian with food, dance, and entertainment. Emma Chilton has more.
Residents gathered at the Italian Cultural Center lot for Festa Italana, and the celebration returned with a full schedule of events. The sensational hot rods will be the main feature nightly, and local bands The Hollies, Venom, Throwback, and Viva will be performing throughout the event. Acting President of Ladies of the Italian Society of Port Arthur, Jennifer Templeman, says why the event is so important to the Thunder Bay community.
So today we are celebrating 35 years Festa Italiana. This is about the community, the Italian community coming together to celebrate their passion for cooking and baking and fun, their culture, their language, and everything that we as, some of us second and third generation would like to preserve.
The live entertainment continues with dance performances from Italian Touch and the Thunder Bay's La Stella Alpini dancers. There was a variety of foods to enjoy, like classic pasta and meatballs and elephant ears. Festival goers tell us why they're enjoying the celebration.
The entertainment and the food, of course, is a good part. My family immigrated to Canada in the 1950s, so I'm just here for Italian pride as well.
I would definitely say the Thunder Bay community as well as the food. It's great every year. And my cousins dancing in the Stella Alpini, so it's nice to all come together this year.
We came with our son-in-law who is Italian and our daughter and their two kids. We're from Hamilton, but they live in Thunder Bay, so they're always talking about the festival, so we decided we wanted to come and check it out. So far, so good.
The festival will continue tomorrow from 12:30 to 9:30 p.m. Emma Chilton, TBT News.
Conservation officers with the Ministry of Natural Resources are highlighting an incident earlier this year in the Uppsala area. A moose hunter from Murillo attempted to obstruct a conservation officer during their investigation. Here's the MNR's Ron Arnold with all the details.
A male individual from Murillo, Ontario pled guilty for failing to produce items for inspection and obstructing a conservation officer. He was fined $3,500. The courts heard that on October 14th of 2024, a conservation officer was conducting a moose hunting enforcement patrol in the Uppsala area, approximately 130 kilometers northwest of Thunder Bay. The officer initiated an inspection of a hunter driving in a forestry cutover. During the inspection, the male individual failed to produce his firearms for inspection after multiple requests by the conservation officer were made, and further obstructed the officer by not allowing him to inspect his vehicle and the items related to hunting. As a result, the male individual was arrested by the conservation officer, and a search of the vehicle resulted in 2 firearms and live ammunition being located in the rear seat of the vehicle. The case was heard in the Ontario Court of Justice in Thunder Bay, Ontario on March 5th of 2025. Conservation officers possess the legislated authority to request licenses, inspect firearms, ammunition, harvested wildlife, and other items related to hunting, and a hunter is to produce these upon request immediately. This is for the officer's safety and the hunter. These laws are taught to licensed hunters who attend and pass the Ontario Hunter Education course before being able to hunt legally in Ontario and purchase any licenses. Thank you to all of Ontario's licensed hunters who continue to hunt safely here in Ontario. To report crimes to conservation officers or to help solve an unsolved case, you can call the MNR Tips line at 1-877-847-7667. Alternatively, you can call Crime Stoppers anonymously at 1-800-222-TIPS.
Interest in Indigenous tourism is on the rise in Ontario. A leading organization is now trying to harness that momentum and draw more visitors to the northern part of the province. CTV's Amanda Hicks has the story.
Indigenous tourism stands as one of Ontario's fastest growing tourism sectors. 1 in 3 international and domestic travelers are actively seeking Indigenous-focused experiences, according to Indigenous Tourism Ontario. On Manitoulin Island, Wikwemkong Tourism says business has been booming.
You're seeing a lot more domestic travelers, from the province making their way up. A lot of visitors from the GTA. We, of course, there's a lot of Europeans back on the island, so it's kind of a normal year, kind of where we were at about 2019.
Indigenous Tourism Ontario believes there are a number of reasons driving the interest.
With an influx of new Canadians coming to Canada or new visitors coming to Canada, they're interested in the true history of this country. And to top that off, we're in the era of truth and reconciliation, and a lot of people want to know, a different perspective.
The organization is hoping to continue bolstering that growth after launching the Indigenous Tourism Corridor Strategy for Northern Ontario earlier this month. The strategy would focus on creating a travel itinerary of businesses along the Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie corridor, in addition to Manitoulin Island, to draw more tourists north while supporting Indigenous businesses. Wikwemkong Tourism believes it will help address various challenges.
We've really seen a gap in terms of other communities and connecting other communities and other corridors or other Indigenous tourism business in Ontario. So this is going to be a great way for Indigenous tourism really to connect to those communities and connect those businesses in Ontario.
Indigenous Tourism Ontario is currently identifying businesses to be included in its itinerary, which will be unveiled at some point next year. Meanwhile, Wikwemkong Tourism is busy preparing for its annual Music and Arts Festival this weekend, promising a celebration of music, performances, and a youth chef showdown. Amanda Hicks, CTV News, Sudbury.
The weekly concert series at Waverley Park is seeing its largest crowds ever so far this summer. The free shows are organized by the Coalition for Waverley Park and the Thunder Bay Musicians Association and take place every Monday evening from now until August 25th. Jonathan Wilson has the story.
The organizers of the Waverley Park Concert Series couldn't be happier with how things have gone so far this summer. The first 4 shows have drawn anywhere from 200 to 300 people. The president of the Coalition for Waverley Park, David George Noonan, says they've been seeing their best attendance by far, thanks to the great weather, great music, and positive word of mouth.
Well, it's just different styles of music every Monday night. It's been, like I said before, really good weather. It's a free event, so that matters to a lot of people to have something where, you don't have to fork out money. We don't have vendors here. It's just come out, have a picnic, enjoy some music. The crowds have been very enthusiastic as well towards the bands. The bands have been so happy to be able to perform for these large crowds.
Gonna get back to the country.
Noonan says they're happy to be working again with the Thunder Bay Musicians Association Local 591, which provides all the performers. The opening act under the Waverley Park Pavilion this past Monday evening was The Harp Man and Me, featuring Steve Herman on harmonica and vocals and Lindy Norhagen on keyboards and guitar. They were followed by Rage and Ruin, a rock cover band doing songs from bands like AC/DC and featuring Lauren Clifford on the bagpipes.
I think it's great because we have local talent and it's free for everybody to come, families, everybody of all ages can come, and it's relaxed and very nice, actually, very enjoyable.
They're special. We've been coming regularly and we've enjoyed them intensely. Yeah, my brother and I, Jimmy. So, we hope they keep them going, and it's a real good time.
Well, they play a variety of music, you always catch something that really sticks with you. So it's good to come down and see what's on tonight.
It's amazing to be out in the open where there's few bugs, good music, and friendly people.
We are enjoying all the free concerts around Thunder Bay right now. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. If we go to all of them, if the weather cooperates, and there is so much talent in Thunder Bay, so many great musicians, we're just really lucky.
Noonan admits it's mainly an older crowd here, although a few younger folks drop in too. And along with the music, many of the attendees say they were drawn by the beauty of Waverley Park, one of Thunder Bay's most historic public green spaces, with its giant trees providing shade for those who want it, and open areas for those who love the sun.
Oh, this is just tremendous. Our kids went to the school behind us, and we've come regularly. We've been at these shows for many years. I was just sitting here looking. It's beautiful, just beautiful. The trees, the old PACI building there. You know, we're so lucky to have parks like this.
It's just total pride. You know, like we love this park so much. We love to see it programmed. You know, whether it's our things through our coalition or like Festival Bonjour that was here a few weeks back. You know, other rallies that are being held here. We just love to see the park used.
So far, none of the concerts this year have had to be cancelled due to rain. Noonan hopes they won't have to worry about rainouts for the remaining 4 concerts this summer, including the one this Monday night.
So week 5, we will have Irish Echoes, who play Celtic-style music, as well as Scotch and Water, which is kind of jazz, kind of folk. So we look forward to seeing them on this Monday coming.
The shows all begin at 6:30. Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.